Hey everybody, it's Ron Jackson here, keeping tabs with Ron Jackson. And we have a special guest today, Mr. Aditya Kumar Singh. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm well. Hi, Ron. Hi, everybody watching. Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah, so just so you know, this is called Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson, and we invite guests that are related to the music industry, people I work with, and Adi is my special guest, all the way from hailing from what near Mumbai, India, someplace.
Yeah, India. So we are near Mumbai, a place called Vadodara.
Hmm. And were you raised near that area too?
Actually, I've been a defense brat. Travel all around the country, grown up in let's say 7, 8 different schools, and college somewhere else, and then started my business here. So, so last 10 years I've been living here, and in this journey met uh, met people like you, made some good friends.
Oh, good. Yeah. So Adi and I have been we call him Adi, uh, so instead of Aditya. So we've been working together for at least 3 years. At least he helps me with all kinds of stuff in my music business. My website. Just everything. Touring, booking, graphics, email lists. Tell us what you do, Adi, actually, and when you started doing what you're doing, and about yourself and your company.
Yeah. So thank you, Ron. First of all, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
It's something really important these days, and I'll start with something we really work hard for is and try to help in digital adaptation.
Mm-hmm. There's
There is
an
an
echo
issue
on
from
your
my
side.
side.
One of
Yeah.
my students, actually my moderator Rodney, says there's an echo. Maybe it's because of me. I'm gonna get my headphones, but maybe because there's an echo coming through my speaker. I'm gonna put a headphone on, Rodney. Let me grab my headphones real quick. But you can keep talking. Rodney says there's an echo. Rodney's my moderator from California, a big fan of
Hi,
mine.
Rodney.
Say hi
Thank
to
you
Rodney.
for help.
Rodney, it's good to see you. And everybody, if you're enjoying this podcast, definitely you could super chat me here too to help support my channel. I'm going to put my headphones on right now, and so we don't have noise, just in case. But you can keep talking while we're doing that. Go ahead.
So we help in digital adaptability, um, and basically helping our clients, anybody who is looking to grow digitally, especially startups, solopreneurs, great musicians like you. We the main goal is basically help our clients and people we work with um, take best out of each platform, present the best image out there, and um, as you mentioned that we build your website, helping you with some of the social media moderation and stuff. So anything and everything right now these days, we wear lots of hats in our me and my team. Either it's from a website design, call it, and there are 10 different kinds of website, e-commerce, Shopify, a WordPress website, creating a portfolio or anything. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you for your help. And other than that, on the other side, a daily push, helping to grow their community, constantly pushing their products, constantly pushing their brand to reach to more and more people, engaging their current friends, family, customers. Basically, try and create a small ecosystem for every one of our clients. And I like to call most of them are friends now. I've been working with Ron for years now. He knows how many dogs I have. so so
Uh-huh.
so everything. So
Yeah.
basically everything we do, and each person, each client, each professional, each business requires a different set of tools in a different combination, and we basically try and help them out, and at the end of the day, create a funnel which makes sense to them and their audiences.
Yeah. So Adi, so for can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So um, for example, when you started doing this, you know, um, you were trying to, for example, in my case, Adi helped build my website, for example, and it always constantly needs updating. So if you hit the link right now, let me just show you. I'm going to present a slide for you, so you can see what Rodney does. Um, you know, on my side, so you can just check out what he does. This is a screen capture today of my website, and you could see how he makes my stuff look really good. And this is actually a Shopify site that so what I try, I'm running a business, everybody, and Rodney says the website is awesome. Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. I really appreciate that.
So what you were trying to do is, I'm in the jazz music business, and I'm trying to be a profitable business. So what we try to do is, we try to. Uh, I had a site on GoDaddy for a long time, and Rodney sorry, Adi, I was paying all this extra money to have this site, but I also was trying to do e-commerce with all my products. That actually Rodney's bought a lot of my products too, and he's a patron actually too, and a great donor and a great friend. And so what so actually Adi helped me create this Shopify site, which is all constantly being updated because there's I'm getting a lot of deals, brand deals all the time with different kinds of people, and he actually created this site. Let me show you what it looks like. So that's how it like at the beginning of the site looks like. Um, and he helped create this header. And what we did, we actually uh, stopped the GoDaddy site and made my website a Shopify site that's also an e-commerce site where you could actually buy my products, see my tour dates. It has my archtop guitar, my new one being that's actually here in my hands. I'm going to show you in a minute. Things like that. So let me stop presenting. And if you look at he has a page for this guitar now that I have, my signature archtop guitar, and so it's been really helpful to have that site, and also it helps me, consolidate costs of having a store and a website together. It eliminates one more thing that I don't, because we want to be a profitable business here, and so how do you help people like that scale like that? And and how do
So
you help people?
yeah.
Because like a lot of people are watching right now are musicians, so you got to talk about that to musicians. How are you going to help them with how you help me with my business?
So there is so again, let's take it with the website example itself. Let's take it from there. Why we switched? What was the discussions over the months and over the years? What we did right and all that. So because there is no one solution today that fits everybody. If, digital media is already so much crowded. Creating a unique brand and experience while managing a business at the back end is always a complicated task. So obviously, there was one economical reason. Like everybody, we started with a WordPress site, which was hosted on GoDaddy, right? With firewall, with emails in the backend attached to it, DNS, and all that we were managing. Um, over the over the months and years when roll by, and we were getting lots of traffic and search engine rankings, we started seeing lots of attacks as well on our sites. So we had to update our firewall constantly. That was one challenge. On the other hand, we had to manage lots of because as an artist, you want to represent your brand, and creativity and customization is a key there. Um, so we were using lots of plugins in WordPress, which were a third party and all that, which were constantly getting some kind of bugs. Sometimes they weren't working together. So it was a constant push and pull every time. And especially when we are getting lots of traffic um, on our website. So we started experimenting with other platforms, and Shopify was one. Shopify um, was considerably economical for us initially, and then the bigger thing was it could it was designed for e-commerce, which is at the end, other than creating a Ron's portfolio.
Yes.
The other goal is to share all these creative products with his community, right? And we wanted Ron as I'm talking in third person because there's Ron and then there is Ron with a
Yeah,
brand we
yeah,
want
yeah,
to create.
yeah. Because
Yeah,
you do that. You don't only do it for music businesses. You do it for other
yeah,
businesses. So let me show you another thing that Adi has been doing for me, everybody. So I have a lot of sheet music on my website, but I'm trying to get it on Amazon. So Adi and his team of he has his own business company structure. He actually started creating my Kindle. Um, you know, ex- it's a real tedious. It seems pretty tedious to put my Shopify digital products, printable lessons into Amazon. Explain that for us, everybody, just so you know.
yeah. So at the end, the goal is to it's first of all, it's easier to work with musicians because they create their own content, right, compared to other businesses. But the only thing is each the challenge becomes that each musician has their unique set of brand with unique set of services or products they offer. For example, the sheet music we are just talking about. So Ron creates this sheet music, and then there are some in collaboration with some people. There are many or most of them which Ron created himself. And the goal to us was not only sell on Shopify, on which is on our site, which you can just go buy. They are constantly for people watching and interested in their Ron, if you can put the coupon code there, there's 20% discount all going on, right, on our
Mm-hmm.
site, and people can buy that. And so the challenge was to create Kindles, because what we were seeing that one, on Amazon there are not many jazz guitar specific resources. So, and we thought our products and would really help people who are looking for such things, and people who do not have direct access, or maybe it's either through geographical restrictions or anything, who can't get direct lessons from Ron, right? Or for any reason, they could just start with a Kindle and in few dollars. So what we started doing is bundling Ron's ebook, sheet music, and tabs into ebooks, creating a structure based on Amazon guidelines, publishing them on Amazon, and then pushing them to anybody who needs it, anybody our products can help. Uh,
Yeah.
so
So
here
Adi
is the
created
yeah.
this right there. So he created what he did was he took one of my products from my website and created this Kindle. You see that? And that's that's a really cool thing because what happens is now I'm on Amazon. I can sell my products digitally all over the world. Actually, and I just started. We've been trying to put this stuff up. It takes a little time for this to get developed, but I've been starting to sell on Amazon, and so the thing is, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get my stuff everywhere in the world possible. My guitars, my my sheet music. If there's any questions, anybody for Adi and me about all this stuff, and you're trying to do your own music and trying to make a living as a musician like myself, and Adi helps you achieve your goals um, trying to market your products and online for like creating a store like I did. And it's actually much easier today to sell your stuff all over the world. So right now we're on YouTube and we're talking about this, and what I'm trying to do when I interview someone like Adi is try to help people like that are my subscribers learn how to do this stuff. I've been always a DIY musician, do it yourself musician, and and I don't always travel all the time, and so I can do things at home and do this kind of stuff. Create content, go live. I'm a YouTube. Actually, I'm a YouTube partner too, so this really helps. Yeah, yeah. So Rodney, let me show this comment to everybody. Rodney says, "Wonderful live stream about the business side of music." Thank you, Rodney. Rodney is my moderator and one of my great fans. Let's give him a hand and try to follow him and subscribe to him. I don't know, Rodney. Rodney, you should start posting your own videos as well. Because I know you're doing a lot of solo guitar stuff. So that's a great comment. Thank you, Rodney. And Rodney also said earlier that my website's awesome. And it looks so much better now that Adi took over my website, everybody. So, check out Adi's website here. I'm going to show that to you. Go to that website if you're interested in actually, signing up with him and learning about him. And you can watch this live stream over and over to learn about these different types of things that you help. So let's talk about some of the things that you work on with me. For example, you work on a lot of social media marketing for me. So explain
Yeah.
what you do. Explain the things that you post. I'm going to show you some of the graphics that he actually does too when I get a chance. Go
So,
ahead.
thank you, Ron. So, in social media, as I mentioned earlier, it's great to work with artists like you because you guys have your own unique thing, and you guys create your own content. Our job at the end of the day is present it in a nice way, which reaches to most of the audiences, and do it constantly based on what's going on, what's trending, and based on the business goals, obviously at the end. So, from informing or reaching out or updating everybody uh, where you are performing, what's new in jazz, from that to basically helping the community, the jazz community we have been creating with all the
Yeah.
jazz updates, all the small products we create constantly based on demand, and sharing a in-depth look into Ron's life, that how a musician at who is at Ron's level performs and shares. Basically, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is create a community of um, uh, people interested in jazz music and who could learn and who could get benefit or basically enjoy Ron's guitar, right, and his
Yeah.
performances. So that's our goal at the end of the day, and that's a constant push we try to do every hour of each day. And it's from normal graphic creations to, let's say, building an interactive site to, let's say, sometimes a bit of video editing as well. Anything and everything. And obviously, you saw Kindles, so some unique products like that as well. When creating Kindles was first for us with Ron. Before Ron, we haven't created Kindles, but uh, we saw
So now,
that
now,
in,
so now you could
yeah,
actually do that for other people. So
yeah.
so for example,
And
go ahead.
yeah. So what sorry to cut you off, but the idea is that because we felt in our meetings that Kindle would be a great place to sell based on the data and our experiences and what Ron saw, how the community is growing. Um, we sat down, we researched it, we created a process that efficiently converts raw and street musics into Kindles and reach to as many people as possible. So this is what we do: customized solution for all B2B businesses, helping basically develop their businesses digitally, adapting basically to the how the market is changing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, so the thing is, the most important thing for everybody to know is that when you're marketing, it's a lot of work to do these graphics, and I always need help because I even with the help of Adi, I still like inundated with too much work and trying to market my own stuff. So it's important for you to you know to actually I think it's important. A lot of companies have help with and individuals have help not just by themselves. They always have people that assist them. And Adi's really good at this stuff. And it's important to actually figure out ways of doing this yourself. Everybody. Um, in my case, I have so many followers and things I have to deal with as a musician, and it's hard to navigate and do everything myself. So that's why I have Adi's help with this stuff. So Adi, so how do you um, what got you into this kind of field of and why and how did you actually get into this kind of business yourself, and why do you do it?
So my background is in engineering, and I started with my journey in research in IoT sector, and then we started realizing parallelly lots of my friends needed their websites built, and basically we started building our own small projects, right? And it's almost it was around 2017, and once we started doing that, and I was traveling a lot for my robotics competitions and all that, and there was lots of requirement when we were presenting ourselves. We realized that when we are reaching, even though in either we were doing it IoT or robotics, branding was always something which excited me when we were creating presentations, creating our websites to represent our projects. And it started like that. And then someone in my network asked me if I would like to
Uh-oh, we lost you for a
something.
second, Adi. Yeah, there
Uh,
you are. There you are.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So that's how the journey started, and one thing led to another. We started managing lots of portfolios in terms of the social media accounts. We paired up with lots of image consultants, companies who were helping others brand themselves. So I had few initial customers into that, which sparked the interest. And then uh, because I had both background in creative on my personal interest side on a creativity level, and then on the coding side as well. So it was a easy way, basically an easy way into this because it felt perfect, and I saw that I could help lots of people through this. Also,
Yeah. So
can contribute
yeah.
something in this industry. Yeah,
So you do a lot of stuff with me. So you got to talk about like how we work on booking, because people are always
yeah.
interested in how you book a musician. There's some question Adi wanted to find out. So how did I find out about Adi's business? So Rodney asked that question, and so let me hide that one too. So what happened was I was recommended by a business that one of my friends who's a musician. She she was also a headhunter. Like
Yeah.
she did. What can you explain what a headhunter is to everybody?
Yeah.
Adi?
So somebody basically who is into recruiting sector and who
Yes.
helps companies hire the right talent based on a particular profile. So yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Adi, um, she recommended me to Adi. He worked for this business, and I said, you know what, I need help because I mean, I need I need help with all my social media stuff because I want to create the content and market it, and so Adi and and Adi started his own business. He branched out, started his own business. So we do all kinds of things. Like for example, we do a lot of email marketing as well. And so what happens is, he helped me put my together my lists and everything, and we use, and these programs like Mailchimp are pretty heavy programs. Every program that you check. So I use Mailchimp to market to my fans, and it's pretty. There's a lot of things involved with Mailchimp. I mean, I'm like, it's a really deep program, and we try to market and try to market for bookings as well. Like a lot of musicians are interested in booking themselves, and one of the things I like to do is try to get booked, obviously, and because everybody wants to work, and so we put these lists together, and we put these spreadsheets, and so when you're doing all this stuff, it's really, I mean, it's so many layers. It's very hard to keep up, and all I really want to do is play the guitar, but I have to be involved because I have to make sure everything is going right on his end too, and so every platform that we work on, Adi, he has to be on top of it, as well as me, like Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all these platforms that we use. YouTube has specific things, that as you know every platform has, like for example TikTok. I mean, no, for example YouTube. I'm a YouTube creator, so they're constantly updating things all the time, and they're letting me know that directly because they work with me directly. YouTube, you know. So right now, for example, they have all these integrations. Like we use all these different apps, everybody, to be able to advertise me, and Adi has to be on top of that too. So for example, when I do a show, we have to put my event myself on Bands in Town, which is an app that could show you where I'm performing all over the world, particularly, and so what's going, so what happens is when I put that in there, Adi can take what I posted on a spreadsheet, download it, and then create the graphics for each show. Now, once you get the graphics, like, can we show one of the graphics that you do from? Do you have one available to put as a PDF to send to me? And what I'm going
So
to do
all
is,
the stories. So I think all the stories you can check in Ron's profile. I think um, most
are
of them are done by us on your Instagram, on your
so he
Facebook
posts.
page, the banner.
So
Yeah.
he has to make sure he posts them, and he'll have to do this for you. I have a YouTube community. He has to post it there. I have a Patreon. So he does all these things right now. And hold on, yeah. So he has all these things, and one second, one second. Um,
Yeah.
so okay, so so he has to post them, all these platforms. So my goal is what's my goal, Adi, when I have all these graphics? What's my goal really at the end? Do you know?
So goal is to reach right people at right time and as many people as possible. Because in basically at the end of the day, we can't spam people. Our goal every time we put something is to generate some kind of value. Somebody's looking to go out and is in love with jazz or wants to have a good time. Um, Ron and if they are in the vicinity where Ron is playing, we have to just let them know that, hey, Ron
Yeah,
has a
you're
show
right.
here,
He's right about
stuff
that. We
like
can't
that.
spam people, and but
Yeah.
the thing is, we got to try to get the word out so we can get a. I can
Right.
try to pack the place. So what I usually do
Exactly.
is sometimes I take some of the graphics, and I actually, I put a Facebook ad or Instagram ad, that way I can reach people I don't know, and that's really important for me to reach people I don't know. So I mean, before we keep going, everybody, let me show you something right now about I want to show you right now a little thing. We're gonna take a little 20-second break. Take a look at this. Thanks for watching my podcast, Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson. Please follow me everywhere at Ron Jackson Music. Also, check out my website called www.ronjacksonmusic.com, and you can get cool merch like this. Take lessons with me. You're going to find the best cool things on the internet for jazz guitar, 6 and 7 string. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in the next show. Yeah, so that's my little PSA. Go check out my website. So when you see me here live, everybody, or anytime, there's a lot of moving parts behind me. So, for example, like right now, and these things cost money. So like right now, we're using a platform called StreamYard, and actually, I forgot to tell Adi, we got to put this on our website. Like I have an offers page where I have all these things that I sell, and that are helpful for everybody. For example, I have a StreamYard code where they'll give me a discount to if someone signs up on StreamYard. StreamYard is a platform where right now I'm showing this live stream right now on 3 different platforms. So it could be shown. I mean, I could pay more money to do this. It's about So if I stream to unlimited platforms, it becomes a lot more expensive. Right now, I could stream to 3 different platforms at a time. So right now, for Adi, to help him out and to get his word out, I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn is good for businesses. So, but I could also stream to Instagram as well, or Twitch, other sites, and I choose these sites. I don't stream on Instagram as much because they're not helping creators as much as YouTube. YouTube is the best for creators, and they're the best for helping. They've really helped me. I've done a lot of studies with them, and these things are very important to me, and Adi helps me, with all the in betweens. He does, and I try to, refer Adi to as many people as I can. So if you're interested in getting his services, definitely hit his link here in the comments. I'm going to post it again. I'm going to show you his link again because I think everybody, if you want to get to a certain level of name recognition, particularly, and getting people to come out whenever you're at, people always walking up to me and say they know me. I met a fan last time I was playing at the Zinc Bar, and there weren't even, it wasn't even my show, and I try to promote people's shows, but to a certain point, like if I really want people to come out, I'll pay for ads and things like that. And the crowd was small, but there was one guy in the audience who was from Germany, who was a big fan of mine, and he took pictures with me, and and he particularly came to see me play, even though it wasn't my band really. I still advertised the band, and there was an issue when I started advertising the band. The band leader was saying to me, "Hey man, it says your name, but it was my picture. So can you take that down?" So I had to actually take down the post. But anyway, even though I probably attract more people than him, which is kind of interesting. There's a new comment here. Let me see what that is. This is very helpful for upcoming musicians. Yeah, thank you, Rodney. Yeah, so Rodney thinks that I just do everything myself. I think Rodney's one of my biggest fans, and I met him in NAMM. I met him online. How did I meet him online? But he's a patron as well. So Adi helps me maintain all these pages to help people, achieve their goals, no matter what business you're in. So I'm in the music business, and you gotta realize, everybody, that it's called music business. There's the music and there's the business. And all these great musicians who actually make money, they don't do this by themselves. They have help, And if you want to get to a certain level, you need to have that help, And so anything else you'd like to talk about too today, Adi?
No, so anything, anybody who is looking for any kind of help, they can reach out to me. We do one-on-one calls. Even anybody who will reach out through you and refer you that they reached out through you, will give free consulting to them. Obviously, a couple of hours of free consulting, as well as anybody who wants to opt for a trial of our services and see if we are a good fit. There is a 15-day free trial for everybody who come. Anybody who goes come to us and with a referral code from Ron.
Yeah, I actually I need a referral code from you. Do you have one for me?
Yeah, I generally don't need a other service business, but anybody who mentions you gets all this.
And I get my big 90% commission from you. Yeah. So Adi is Rodney's asking if you play guitar.
Uh, I, Rodney, I really wanted to learn it. I've been working with Ron for last 3 years, and uh, something like that. Something which Ron is only. It's a masterpiece. The day I saw it, I looked through all the pictures and how this gentleman developed it and everything. I'm really fascinated by it. I have a sister. She plays a banjo or something. I'm not
Banjo.
sure.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah. So you know what
and
I mean. So like for example, so Adi, created a page for my 7 string arch top, and Rodney's very interested in this because he's known about this for a long time. And I actually took it out to my first show yesterday, everybody. And thank you, Rodney. Thank you, Rodney says I'm a great teacher. I appreciate it, Rodney. I'm trying my best.
seconded. Yeah, I've been managing all the testimonials and reviews from all these people, and we get few every week from people who either enjoy our products from Ron and the
Yeah.
lessons and
So
everything.
Adi's gonna help me market this guitar. I mean, so for example, so we do a lot of marketing. We try to make sure we market it, and we don't spam. You know, and for example, like when I go live now, one of the things I tell my YouTube people watching me on YouTube, subscribers or not, that YouTube told me, tells me to do these things. For example, one of the things I do, like today, usually I ask for like a $20 or $40 super chat goal. I don't always get it at all, but they tell me to do that because they want to make sure I'm making money as a YouTube creator. And so all these platforms have their different ways of communicating. Oh, I'm stuck. But you see me? Hello, hello,
I can
hello.
hear you. I think the video is stuck.
Oh, okay, good, good. So anyway, oh yeah, there I am. Okay, I was like, I had a problem, man. My arm was frozen for a second. I'm just joking. So anyway, for example, like we're gonna try to get the name of the word out on this guitar, but the best way to get the word out on the guitar is creating content and seeing me perform with the guitar, and not trying to spam people. And the best way to do it is on social media and reaching an audience that's interested. And usually, YouTube is like, what was the saying about YouTube? Um, show yourself. What was the name that the YouTube would say? There was a saying that YouTube had, but it's really true. So, with my own YouTube channel, I reach my own audience that's really interested, that I have now, that's really interested in the 7 string jazz guitar.
Yeah.
And that's one of the goals is to, Adi helps us try to reach that audience. So when you put these things online and you show it to all these different kinds of people, it's important to reach them the right way as well. So before we finish up, Adi, anything else you'd like to talk about? And just one more thing. Oh, thanks so much, Rodney, for being the moderator. I noticed no one had questions except Rodney today, but that's okay. So just so you know, everybody, you can watch this live stream anytime to learn about what we talked about, and about his services. Just do me a favor. Can you just do a recap of what you do for artists and other businesses
Yep.
first? Mm-hmm.
So for artists specifically, we like to market them, help them with their bookings. We help them with their brand, building their brand digitally, converting their real life performances into on basically into digital material, digital content, and constantly basically help them create a community at the end of the day through r- regular digital channels as well as through very specific. For example, when Ron performs in jazz, Ron is a jazz musician, so there are many communities out there who are specific to jazz. So marketing him into those communities, understanding them, what they like, what they don't like, which websites are these, reaching out to radio stations and everything. We help out finding leads, helping them in bookings, reaching out to universities, libraries, and all that. This is what we do for musicians and also for other businesses as well. We have almost in most of all the major countries, we have one or two clients, and we help them from everything from just getting their brand started to even launch their IPOs and getting the word out. So
nice. Do you hear something?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. I hear some other music playing. I don't know how this happens sometimes when I'm playing. Do you hear anything else? Just me?
No, I don't. No. Is this you?
Okay. Good. Yeah. So so before we finish up, everybody, I want to play this. We're gonna recap right now. Please, go to my website and check out everything here. And I'm going to show Adi's website again. Okay, and definitely follow him. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put an ending video up, and then we're going to end the live stream. And thanks for Adi for appearing on my show. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Anytime. It's a pleasure.
So let me show you this last video for you guys. Here we go. Thanks for watching my podcast, Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson. Please join my Patreon at patreon.com/Ron Jackson Music, and you'll get cool perks like picks, books, vinyls, CDs, and downloadable lessons. And you can even score a lesson if you join the new Patreon referral program, where you can earn a free half-hour lesson for referring somebody who joins my Patreon for a year, and also get a discount of 10%. And most of all, you can be on my show called Keeping Tabs with Ron Jackson, my new podcast. So join my Patreon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you, and thanks for watching. So everybody, you can watch this live stream after, and thanks Adi for joining my show. And we'll see you guys soon, okay? And you can rewatch this anytime you want. And everybody have a great day. And thank you, Adi, for being on the show. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. For a pleasure. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you, Rodney.
Okay. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.